The crowd. It's a powerful thing. It rushes, it panics, it celebrates. And on Wall Street, the crowd's movements dictate fortunes. Following the herd, buying what's popular, selling what's feared, it feels safe, it feels right. But what if safety is an illusion? What if the greatest opportunities emerge, not when everyone is buying, but when everyone is running for the exits? What if true wisdom lies in walking against the stampede? This is the story of a man who swam against every tide. A man who saw the entire world, not as a collection of separate markets, but as one vast, interconnected bazaar of opportunity. A man who bought when cannons roared and sold when trumpets blazed. This is the story of Sir John Templeton, the ultimate contrarian, the global bargain hunter, who built an investing empire by daring to be different. John Templeton's journey began in an era of profound uncertainty. Born in a small town in Tennessee, he came of age during the Roaring Twenties, only to witness the devastating crash of 1929 and the long, grinding years of the Great Depression. These formative experiences seared into him a powerful lesson. Markets are driven by human emotion, and human emotion swings wildly between irrational exuberance and paralyzing fear. While others hunkered down, paralyzed by the economic despair of the late 1930s, Templeton saw something else. He saw incredible value. In 1939, with Europe teetering on the brink of war, he borrowed money and bought 100 shares of every single company trading on the New York Stock Exchange for under $1 a share. All 104 of them. Many were nearly bankrupt. It was considered utter madness. 4 years later, he had made a fortune. All but 4 of those companies had emerged from the Depression. Many invigorated by wartime production and sold for significantly more. But Templeton's vision wasn't confined to one market or one nation. He understood that true value knows no borders. He was decades ahead of his time, long before global investing became a buzzword. In 1940, he launched one of the first truly global mutual funds, the Templeton Growth Fund. While American investors focused solely on domestic stocks, John Templeton was scouring the planet. He was buying Japanese stocks when Japan was seen as an economic backwater. He was investing in European companies, recovering from war. He was literally crossing oceans, seeking out bargains in the rubbish heap of capitalism. His method was simple, yet profound. He looked for companies with strong fundamentals, but that were deeply out of favor, trading at depressed prices due to temporary problems, political instability, or simply because no one else was paying attention. He ignored headlines, ignored popular sentiment, and focused relentlessly on intrinsic value. He preached that bull markets are born on pessimism, grow on skepticism, mature on optimism, and die on euphoria. His job was to find the birthplaces. Sir John Templeton wasn't just a financial wizard. He was a profound thinker. He often quipped that the 4 most dangerous words in investing are, "This time is different." He understood human nature, recognizing its tendency to repeat patterns of fear and greed. His contrarian approach wasn't about being argumentative for the sake of it. It was a disciplined, rational pursuit of value. He famously bought into the dot-com bubble burst, recognizing that while many tech companies were overvalued, some truly solid innovators were being unfairly punished. He retired from the Templeton Group in 1992, selling his empire for hundreds of millions. He then dedicated the rest of his life to philanthropy, establishing the prestigious Templeton Prize for Progress, toward research or discoveries about spiritual realities. A testament to a man whose vision extended far beyond mere profit. In a world that constantly bombards us with noise, Sir John Templeton taught us the power of quiet observation. In a market driven by emotion, he demonstrated the strength of rational discipline. His legacy isn't just about making money. It's about independent thought, global perspective, and the courage to stand alone. He proved that sometimes the greatest treasures are found not in the spotlight, but in the shadows. Not where the crowd is flocking, but where it has abandoned. Are you willing to look beyond the obvious? Are you ready to challenge the crowd? Subscribe to our channel to unlock more stories of maverick thinkers who redefined success. Join us and discover the wisdom to find your own undiscovered opportunities. The hunt for value continues.